and the leadership in the House for the indulgence to come under Order 72 of our standing orders. Mr. Speaker, it is once again with a very heavy heart that I have to make this kind of statement on the floor of the House. Mr. Speaker, it has to do with police brutality once again. In my constituency, I'm gradually losing count on how many times I have to make this kind of statement on this floor. Mr. Speaker, because of the turbulence that it has created in the constituency, I'm trying to be as brief as possible, hoping that you will direct the Interior Minister to brief the House on the facts also from the police. Mr. Speaker, this has to do with an unfortunate incident that happened in one of the communities in Asawase constituency called Guru over the weekend on Sunday, where the police is being alleged to have brutalized a young man, Yusuf Salahuddin, age 32, and abandoned him to his fate that led to his death. The Speaker, from the family and the bystanders, the police were, as usual, on their usual swoop in that area between Asawase railway quarters and Wayek, where you know there are a lot of these quarters. Individuals were running helter-skelter, and this young man who had just come out of a house started to run. But unfortunately, he ran into the police. And according to the bystanders and the family, he was heavily brutalized by the police till he was unconscious. And the sad thing, Mr. Speaker, is that they left him there, and by the time they were done and left the scene, where the members of the community could rush there, the guy was almost dead, and when they got to the hospital, he was pronounced dead on arrival. Mr. Speaker, this led to the youth going on rampage, and for the first time since I grew up in that community, that the community members attacking a police station was very unheard of. But unfortunately on Sunday, the youth went and vandalized the Asawase police station. They had to call reinforcement to protect the police station. Mr. Speaker, I'm worried deeply for this sad death. And I know the police have very good professional police officers who are doing their best to protect all of us. But there's growing perception that each time they are entering into the Zongo community, they go with some bias. That's because if you remember, there was this death of Osman Audu here. Up to date, the police had never given a final determination. There was also the death of the 7 Zongo guys in Kumasi, if you remember, Mr. Speaker, that I made a statement, it went on to investigate, led by a high court judge. They were able to say that the guys were no armed robbers, the families were compensated. But Mr. Speaker, as we stand today, the perpetrators have never been brought to book. And it can go on and on. I've lost count the number of times I have to make this statement. Mr. Speaker, it is on this basis that I'm making a request to this House to once again invite the Minister for Interior to update the House from the police end what truly happened that led to the death of this innocent young man. And to also request, Mr. Speaker, that after we've heard from the Minister, we may have to independently investigate, because it has been proven again and again that each time we leave it to the police, they don't get to do anything. But I will not want to put the cart before the horse. We may have to hear the Minister first. Then, having heard from him, then the House may take the next steps that may be very necessary.
He's also requesting that the Minister for Interior will brief the House as to the exact happenings. I think at this stage it will not be appropriate to make comments. We would rather direct that the Minister for Interior will come and brief the House, so that when we have gotten the brief, then members can comment, and if there are any subsequent directions, that will be given. Consequently, I hereby direct that the Minister for Interior brief the House by the close of day, by a week today. That will be 1st August, is that right? A week today will be August 1st, yes. So the Minister for Interior is hereby ordered to brief the House about the cause of the violence and the attack of the police station at Asawase on or before the 1st of August 2023.